Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of the Wizard101 Let's Play series on Console Edition. Last episode we finished up Unicorn Way and Firecat Alley, which was pretty cool. And then if you didn't see, I did a stream right after that video, basically like a few hours after that video came out, where I did a bunch of side quests. You could see at the beginning of the episode I showed I'm level 9 now, so I did gain like 2 levels from that. So if you want to see my adventure going through the game doing side quests, you can go watch that stream. It's about 2 hours long. So that's kind of the plan for the series, and how I'm going to kind of do it is I'm going to record some episodes and probably upload those like 2 times a week, and then between episodes I'll do some live streams where I do some side quests, and you know, I basically do everything that I don't do in videos on stream is kind of the plan. Obviously maybe I'll do some things off camera if I just don't feel like, you know, streaming or whatever that day. Maybe, you know, I'll do my own thing, but we'll see how it goes. Realistically, between episodes I didn't do too much. Again, I did like most of the side quests in the first few streets, and then I did, what else? I did the Halloween quest, so I actually got a bit of gold. If you do the Halloween quest, like the basic ones, you end up getting like probably around 1,000, 1,500 gold, whatever, and you also get some items that you can sell for even more, so there was that. And I don't think I really did anything else. I would like to try to attempt to get to level 12 today in the hopes that I could do the Halloween quest before it goes away, because the Dworgen Something Rotten a Night side quest is level 12. So if I can manage to hit level 12 before the end of today, because I think today is the last day of Halloween in Wiz. I'm not sure when it ends, but it's sometime today, I believe. I should be able to get that quest and then do that quest real quick, because it gives an okay amount of XP for this level. So that's the plan for that. Otherwise, I trained up my pet a little bit. I didn't actually get him to adult yet, but I did manage to get like 15 or so plays of a game. So I'm almost to the point where I can skip, and then I'll probably hatch on like during an episode, like the beginning of an episode. I couldn't help but hear you very loudly discussing what's going on. Hello, Duncan Grimwater. Aye, aye, Duncan. Alright, is my deck fine? I'm gonna remove the Heartbeat spell. I don't need it. And then that's 7 cards, 8 cards with that. And I could probably remove one of the Snow Serpents, because I got this amulet from the bazaar when I was looking at the bazaar gear just to see what I could get. Basically, I decided level 5 gear wasn't worth spending gold on, but that upgraded Snow Serpent does like an extra 30 damage on average, which is really good. So I just kind of slotted that in, called it a day. And I do have level 10 gear, because I believe Gloria Krendel's quest gave me level 10 gear, which was really sick. They each give like 1 universal resist each, which means I'm going to have like 10% universal resist going into Krog. That's sick. Okay, that doesn't solve my accuracy issues though. Today's episode is probably going to be finishing Wizard City, and then I think I'm going to do Crab Alley, Sunken City, and Colossus Boulevard during a stream, I think. I'm just going to do like one super stream, maybe later today or something, where I knock out all of those streets back to back. I think that's the play. Again, I'm not really sure about side worlds and whatnot, like Wisteria, maybe I'll do that on stream. Grizzleheim, I think I'm definitely going to do on stream. I've kind of been debating that, because I think Grizzleheim, it's a very long world, and not a very long world, but it's a long-ish world, and it's an annoying world, specifically Ravenscar. And Wintertusk in particular is going to be a bit difficult, because I am going to be an Ice Wizard in Wintertusk. So I think my plan is to just do it on stream, and you know, anyone that wants to join in can, because I think that'll be much funner. Like, it'll be you know, an interesting way to go about it. The Skull Fort. So fun fact about that guy, if you didn't see, his name's Sandor Spitfire, and a little fun connection is that in the box event in the Dragonspire one, where you go to Dragonspire and find that Sylvia Drake has, you know, gone crazy and joined the military or whatever. Her name's Sylvia Spitfire, and when you do his quest, he talks about how his cousin from Dragonspire, Sylvia Drake, you know, something about her scrapbook, and his name is Spitfire. I just thought that was an interesting connection. King's Isle knows their lore stuff. I mean, they're the ones that make it, so I would hope that they know it, but you get my point. Alright. Give me the 3. Give me 3 in one go. No? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to just rush through this Wizard City stuff because I have done Wizard City so many times that I just get bored of it. Like, I don't really get as bored of Krokotopia, Marleybone, Mushu, and Dragonspire as I do Wizard City. Wizard City is like, because it's Wizard City without all of the nostalgia that it had growing up, it's kind of just a worse version of Wizard City, so I've never really found, like, I've never wanted to do Wizard City, you know, since they updated it and changed it. Which is a bit disappointing, but what can you do? What else can I talk about today? There's a few story time things that I could talk about. I mentioned my gallbladder surgery last episode. I guess I could talk about that today. I won't go into graphic detail, obviously, because I'm sure some people don't want to hear graphic detail, but I can go into a bit of detail about it. So, let's talk about getting my gallbladder removed, shall we? I'm only 23. Usually most people don't get their gallbladder removed until slightly later in life than that, because it tends to, you know, wear down over time, and it just tends to, on average, like, people who are, like, probably in their 30s or whatever get it, but it can happen to people who are younger than that. If you don't know, the gallbladder isn't actually the bladder itself. It is an organ, like, right here in the stomach intestine area, and basically what it does is it helps you digest fatty foods. And it's not like a hugely essential organ, is the funny thing. It's not like, similar to how the appendix, like everyone knows about the appendix, you can get your appendix out. It's one of those things you can just get out. Like, it won't negatively impact you that much. Some people are negatively impacted by it more than others, but most people, you don't really get affected by taking it out. Now, basically, what can happen is if your gallbladder is damaged in any way, or, you know, if it's worn down over time, it can start producing stones. And this also has to do with, like, cholesterol. If your cholesterol is high, whatever, it can start producing stones. And these things hurt like a bastard. And if you have too many of them, you can start having gallbladder attacks, which is what I had. Now, basically, what I want you to imagine is I want you to imagine, like, the worst pain in your life and then multiply it by, like, 3. And then imagine that constantly for, like, 3 hours. Because that's kind of what I was going through. Basically, how this all started is I had a few before, but I didn't really know that they were gallbladder related. And obviously, they didn't last as long, so I wasn't as concerned about them. But on May 30th, of 2025, this year, I went to a concert with my friend, a Pierce the Veil concert, which was very fun. And before we went, I ate, like, a big burger. I'm talking like a Five Guys burgers and fries kind of burger. It wasn't exactly that. It was more a local joint, but that's the type of burger it was. It was like, you know, a very juicy, very fatty burger. Well, I ate the hell out of that, and I felt fine, obviously. But one important thing to know is that, obviously, I just got out of, you know, a big diet where I didn't eat anything like this. I didn't eat any unhealthy foods. I didn't eat any very fatty foods, so my body wasn't used to it. Well, the concert, I ate that at about 4. The concert lasted until about 10, so I left and then I drove home. I got home, I dropped my friend off at like midnight, and then I started driving to my house at, you know, 1 in the morning. Well, at like 12:30 to 1, I just start getting this, like, feeling in my stomach, like, or, like, my intestines, where I'm like, uh-oh, something's up. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know, like, you know, exactly what was happening, but I could just tell something was wrong. Well, I get home, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm hungry, because I didn't eat anything since, like, 4 in the afternoon before the concert, so I'm like, it's been, you know, 8 hours, whatever, maybe I'm hungry. Well, I eat a bowl of Cheerios, and just instantly, I double over in, like, just the worst pain you could imagine. Like, it is so bad. There's on like a pain scale, if you look it up, like gallbladder attacks are up there for some of the worst things you can possibly have. It's just agony. Like, the worst thing is there's nothing you can do about it. It's one of those things where like there's no remedy. Like if you eat a specific thing or like you take Tums, whatever, it's not really gonna help because you're kind of just stuck there. I tried drinking like peppermint tea, which some people recommended. That really didn't do anything. It soothed it like a little bit, but that was pretty much it. And yeah, so May 30th, I basically stay up for about 30 hours because from 1 in the morning until about 7 in the morning, it was just the worst pain you could imagine. And just imagine like it's a pain in your gut, like your intestine, and it spreads throughout your whole back. So basically I couldn't sleep because I couldn't lay down. Like when I was laying down, it hurt. So I was kind of just uncomfortable for, you know, hours at a time. And, you know, obviously I'm a bit concerned, but I think, okay, maybe I just ate something bad. Like maybe the burger was, you know, rotten or something. It didn't taste it, but, you know, maybe that was the case and it was just bad. Well, obviously it goes away eventually, but over the course of the next week from May 30th to June 7th, I have like 4 separate more of these attacks that last 3 to 4 hours each time. And they're bad. I'm talking like, you know, I can't sleep because they're that bad. And, you know, I would just say, like, from a guy who's experienced this, if you ever experience anything like this, please go to the hospital, like, the second time it happens or even the first time it happens rather than, you know, the 6th like I did. I don't know why I didn't. I just assumed that it would get better. It didn't get better. So on June 7th, I go to the hospital. I would like to also mention that I was having constant nausea the entire time of this week. Like, the constant feeling like I'm dizzy and, like, kind of have to throw up, which, you know, it was bad. It's definitely not something I would ever want to go through again. Oh, hey, we have to beat the Harvest Lord. I've been very distracted by storytelling right now. Well, I go to the hospital, and, you know, it's a classic American hospital experience. It takes them, like, 5 hours to see me. Like, not 5 hours, but it was, like, a good 3 to 4 hours where I'm sitting in the waiting room, you know, and it's the worst kind of waiting room where there's just, you know, people faking illnesses to try to get in faster or whatever. You get my point. What's Team Up looking like? Oh, Team Up's looking full. Hey, boys. Let's do this. So yeah, there's that. They give me a painkiller, which was amazing. Let me tell you, it was literally like the first time in, I don't even know how long, like again, like a week and a half, where I felt like so much relief. Like I didn't feel the pain, I didn't feel nausea. It was great. And yeah, basically I told the doctors and they were like, yup, that sounds like you have issues with your gallbladder, which I kind of already knew because my mom had the same thing. So I had like a medical history of that. And, you know, I said like, I told them it's probably gallbladder related if I were to guess. And they went, yeah, that's what it sounds like. So unfortunately it is an American hospital. So it took, 2 days before I was able to be scheduled for an MRI, which is like a scan of anything in your body, but they obviously scanned my intestines. And they looked at it and they went, yup, that looks bad. Your gallbladder's full of stones. And I'm like, oh, that's bad. And they're like, yup, we wanna get that thing removed. We can probably do that in the next 2 days. And I was like, okay. So they let me go home on the 9th and they scheduled it for the 10th. So I had 1 day at home, and that 1 day sucked because, I'm going to be honest, I couldn't eat anything. Like, every time I ate, it felt like I was going to have another gallbladder attack, and I was just not having it. At the hospital, it was really rough. Oh, I just realized he shielded. That sucks. Maybe it'll still kill. Cross your fingers. It didn't still kill. That's fine. I'll kill him next round. At the hospital, it sucked because it was 2 days where I had no caffeine as someone who is thoroughly addicted to caffeine. No food. I could only have liquids. So basically I spent the entire time just absolutely suffering with, you know, not eating. Like, I had probably like 200 calories in average a day for 2 days, where I just ate Jello, and that was basically it. Oh, he doesn't... Miranda does not know that I've decided to kill the rotting fodder with my pet spell. That's a shame, but fine. Yeah, so on the 10th, they sent me in. Fun fact, I don't really get nervous about that kind of stuff, so I wasn't really nervous going into surgery at all. I was like, yeah, it's fine. It was like in my head, the idea of continuing to have gallbladder attacks was much worse than the idea of any surgery ever could be. So I went in. They put me under. It's funny, I don't even remember it, because a lot of times people say, like, you'll remember them counting back from 10. They'll be like 10, 9, 8, and you'll fall asleep by like 8. I don't even remember that. I just fell asleep. So I don't know what that was about. But yeah, they put me under. I woke up at noon and no longer had a gallbladder. And the recovery time wasn't that bad. It was like about 2 weeks, I would say, of not being able to exercise or anything, which obviously I mentioned last episode. I'm a bit of an exercise junkie now. Like, I exercise, you know, at least once a day, try to burn 500 calories a day, and, you know, I like to stay fit now that I am fit. So those 2 weeks were absolutely rough. They were just slow, agonizing, like, this sucks. But I got through them. If you don't know how gallbladder surgery works, I'm not going to go into it in depth, but basically they put like little tiny little holes. I have like little scars on me, and they go in there and they yoink it out, and that's basically it. It's not like anything crazy, you know. It's nothing insane, but recovery time was fast, and luckily I didn't have to deal with any issues that other people do. Like, some people who get gallbladder surgery can't eat like any fatty foods for months afterwards because they aren't adjusted to it. I was fine. I was able to very easily readjust. I ate a slice of pizza like within a week of having a gallbladder surgery, and I was okay. So I got lucky in that regard. But overall, moral of the story here, and what I want to impart upon all of you from my lesson here: 2 things. First off, if you're feeling really, really sick and in that much pain as I described, go to the hospital, or at the very least go to the doctors, please, because that is the smart thing to do. It's not what I did, but it's the smart thing to do. You know, in an alternate reality, if that was a worse situation, like where if my gallbladder was like literally dying rather than just failing, it could have been so much worse. So please keep that in mind. And then also, another thing is, let your body recover when it wants to recover. When you go through a surgery like that, don't do anything stupid. You know, let your body recover naturally. Within like 2 weeks, I did really want to exercise, and I tried one time, and it was just absolutely horrible because I wasn't supposed to be exercising. So please, you know, don't exercise if, you know, like right afterwards. Don't exert yourself. Don't overexert yourself. Just let your body recover. Anywho, Harvest Lord down. Story time is over. Let me get the history of storm magic before I forget that. And let me flee to Susie Griffinbane. That's pretty much Triton Avenue. Triton Avenue's not that long. It's only like 20 minutes. You overheard the Harvest Lord. Alright. I like how they taught you how to use marks in the main story here. They were like, yes, you must... Like, yes, here you go. You can leave a mark right here. So if I mark my location... Boom. Go to my dorm room. I can go to Hellstrom Baelstrom pretty fast. Hellstrom Baelstrom. Baelstrom. Halston Baelstrom. For some reason, I have problems saying that name, and I think I always have. Alright, back to the Tempest Nexus. Perfect. Speed running the hell out of this thing.
The Tempest Nexus is going to explode.
You did it, Wizard. Hell yeah, I did. Alright. Triton Avenue is no longer going to explode. I'm going to do all the side quests that these guys offer later, most likely. I don't really have, like, a specific plan. Like, I'm not going to do every side quest in the game, definitely. Like, probably not many past Arc 2 at all. But, I'll probably do a decent amount going up to Arc 3. Because Arc 3 is kind of when they start getting not difficult, but annoying. Like, I would just rather not, you know what I mean? So, I'll probably just skip out on side quests once we get to Arc 3. But up until then, I'll probably do as many as I can. Because if I can manage to get higher level than I'm supposed to be as time goes on, that'll be good. Especially if, I mean, if I do, like, Winter Tusk before Celestia, I should be going into Celestia at a higher level, which, funny enough, on my Death Wizard when I was doing this, I didn't need to do it because, let's be honest, Death is really easy. On my Ice, I might actually really want to do it because if I can get my Ice a higher level, it is going to be so much easier to go through the game.
There. Much better.
Shut up, Nolan Stormgate. I hate his new voice, by the way. I don't like it. Not a big fan. Alright. There's quite a few battles. Oh, that is... Okay, that guy spawned in me. That was scary. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. So, I'd just like to say, if you guys haven't been keeping track, I've been stunning every boss so far, and we are, I believe, 0 for 6 or 0 for 7 in terms of boss stuns, and that includes side bosses. Like, in the stream, if you guys didn't watch it, which... Please go watch it. It was a fun stream. I enjoyed it, and many other people enjoyed it, and very funny things happened, such as finding Wizard101 Eat-Aters, and Larry, random boss, like, guy, Larry, whose wife stole a fire kitty from her. Just all around, generally bad guy, Larry. Yeah, Larry is stun immune. For some reason. And he's just a regular guy. Like, I need to stress that. He is just a regular guy. He is not a wizard. He is not a guard. He is not a boss who is a creature. He is Larry, random man. And he is fully stun immune. Make it make sense, King Zhao. Make it make sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, a bit dramatic, but I don't understand how random old man Larry, who I'm 99% positive if I wanted to, like, stun, I could just kick his cane and cause him to fall over. Like, that guy would need life alert if I just kicked his cane, right? And for some reason, he's unstunnable. I don't know. Maybe I'm just exaggerating. Maybe I'm just a bit dramatic, but I think it's stupid. King's Isle, I think it's stupid. Maybe I'll remake my stunning video and rant about stunning again, and I'll gather, like, a full set of data on every boss that can't be stunned, which so far is all of them, including side bosses. Alright. Yo, Kai Soulwrath here has a wand that gives an extra pip and power pip chance. And I fizzled again. You know, we haven't been keeping a fizzle tracker, but I'm pretty sure I'm on, like, I don't even know. I think I'm on 10 at this point. I have fizzled a lot. It is a little ridiculous. Alright. Bruh. Man, you're so dramatic. Calm down, Mr. Trollman. It's gonna be okay. Banshee. Banshee indeed. I'm not gonna lie, I think one of my favorite parts about playing as an ice and what I'm excited for the most is the fact that, like, ice spell animations are something I don't see very often. So it's not like I'm tired of most of them, you know? Like, certain spell animations, like storm spell animations, I'm kind of tired of because I've seen them a million times. But ice? I haven't seen an ice spell animation in, like, who knows how long. So I think I might do... I'm trying to think. I might genuinely do fishing. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I kind of want to. Alright, let me leave a mark and go to Cyrus. This has always been one of the most annoying parts of this street, just because you have to go all the way back. Sorry, did that say... Huh. You know, maybe I'll do this. There's a gold skeleton key here. And I feel like this wouldn't be that bad. Okay, the only thing that would be bad is the fact that currently the kiosk does not work right now. So I don't know why King's Isle even added that to the game if the kiosk does not work. I digress. Alright, am I level 10? Yo, wait, I'm level 10. I can equip my gear. Hold up, boys. Peep this. This hood is absolutely diabolically ugly. But I now have 9 resist, which is kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. If I can hatch my my pet and get a pet that is spell-proof, this is gonna be goated. I'm gonna do that as early as possible. I don't know when the soonest I can will be. I'm gonna check the kiosk and see like how early I can get a pet, like gold-wise. But I think if I hatch with something that's like an adult, it should cost much less. It should only cost, you know, a bit of gold rather than a lot of gold, like the 90,000 the hatching kiosk usually costs. Obviously, at this point, I don't have enough, but... You know, I saw someone say that using the dorm room just teleports you back to where you were before you teleported, and that's just very much not true. I still have no idea what they were talking about, because I've been using the teleport to dorm room, leave it, and go to Ravenwood thing, like, for years, and it's never failed me. I really don't know what that's about, but... That guy's name was Taylor Swift Master. That's crazy. There's some crazy names now. Like Quinn. Diabolical name, if I do say so myself. Alright, Cyrus Drake in Ravenwood. That's my boy right there. Man, I want the Nightmare mount so bad. If I had an infinite amount of money, you know that I would spend that infinite amount of money gambling in Wiz. But since I don't, I won't. Fun fact about me, I've said this before, but I rarely buy packs. I've probably spent a total of maybe $100 on packs in the last, like, 5 to 10 years, which compared to some people out there is, like, insane. Some people spend thousands on packs. I don't do that because I don't want to. I actually spent $50 on Nightmare packs recently, this year, to try to get them out on console, but I didn't get it, and I regret spending that. But I was like, I do really want to try, because can you imagine how sick it would be if my Ice Wizard right now had the Nightmare mount? Like the Ice Pegasus, like the blue Pegasus? That would be sick, man. But instead, I don't, and I'm sad. Alright, get off my screen. I hate that, like, the tutorial tips and the athame thing, or like the drop thing on the left side don't leave your screen right away. It's annoying. On PC, they just leave after a few seconds. On console, that doesn't seem to be the case, and I have no idea why. Alright. Don't fizzle, please. Also, don't take 3 seconds to cast your spell. Okay, you can fizzle. I don't want to fizzle, though. And I didn't fizzle. That's me, the goat, not fizzling right there. Damn, that guy biffed it.
We had the trolls deliver them, because there's nightmares in there. No sane Cyclops can endure.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of the Cyclops voices. I don't think they used to have voices like that. I think they just used to have regular voices. Now they have this weird, like, filter put on them that doesn't sound good. It just kind of sounds bad. I don't know.
You have to get us out of here. Those zombie creatures have the talisman to dispel these
Fine.
bombs. Get it from them, please.
Fine. You can stop begging. I'll get their talisman or whatever. All good. Yeah, so I'm trying to think, like, going into Croc, I could go buy some monstrous TC. I'm genuinely considering it. I think for bosses, especially like for my ice, it's going to be very good to have monstrous TC. And I can buy quite a few. I have like 3,000 gold. That's what, like 15 or so? And then by the time I get to Croc, I'm going to be having a ton of gold. Yeah, I have like 3,200. That's not bad. So, genuinely, I could do that. I could get some monstrous. I don't think for Wizard City I'm not going to need to, because 99% of the dungeons are... Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. I'm so sorry, Eli. I actually hate how the... I hate how... Oh, hello, Mark. Eli's probably sitting here like, why? Why did this happen? I think if you wanna know what just happened, I'm pretty sure Mark TP'd to me because I'm a friendly wizard, and then I joined the battle because something spawned directly in my face, which sucks. Yo, Magnificent Snoopy the goat. This is only gonna do like 50 damage, yeah. You know, admittedly, if I knew you were gonna do that, I probably would have attacked him with a Frost Beetle, but that's fine. Mark Dragonfang has fizzled. This is... Everything that just happened in the last 10 seconds is really tragic, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, let me kill that guy. Mark, you can probably take out the first one. Surely, right? Mark? Nope, he's... Mark! Do people look at the combat icons at the bottom? Probably not. Whatever. Fine, Mark. If you want to target what I was targeting, go for it. Damn, Mark. He fizzled again! Also, a fourth one joined our battle, which means a fourth rotting fodder could join our battle right now. Hurry up. Nope. This is rough. Just everything that happened here, this whole sequence, was fantastically rough. And it's going to extend this episode to potentially even an hour. Very specifically, I was like, this episode isn't going to be as long as the last episode. This episode will probably only be like 45 to 50 minutes because I'll just be finishing up Wizard City. This extended the episode by another like 3 to 5 minutes. Whatever. Mark, you have 6 pips right now. Come on, man. Be better. Undead Stalker badge acquired. Please don't spawn in me again. Thank you. I gotta say, that has been my #1 weakness so far, has been running into mobs that I would absolutely never run into on PC, just purely because of the fact that they either spawn in me or the controls I'm not as good at. Alright, back to where I need to go. I have a mark that's right there, so let's go to it, why don't we? I'm slamming into walls, please help.
Everyone safe? I don't know.
Everyone is, in fact, safe. That is an overlapping side quest, which I love. The ability to do a side quest and a main quest at the same time is fantastic. Fantastic and great, in fact. Chris Firehorn. That's my goat right there on that broom. Okay, I'm gonna go into over here, and if someone wants to join, I won't mind. If Chris wants to join, I wouldn't complain. Chris does not want to join. The main reason why I didn't want to go in their battles, they already killed one anyway. So it's not like I'm getting a ton out of it. I guess I would get one extra, but... Oh, hey, I got a power pip. That's sick. I just realized I could... Oh, I could go train Evil Snowman. That has such a dramatic spit noise. How much am I resisting right now? 109, and that probably would have done, like, what, 120? So, I mean, it's not horrible. It's gonna add up. Like, it's not an insane amount of resist, but it adds up over time. I should probably go do my school quest, because I imagine my school quest might be for convert at level 7. I don't know what else it would be for. These guys have still not finished against these Warhorns. Should I join and just screw them over? I'm not going to, because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy, despite what you may think. Alright. I don't know why I'm using stunning, by the way. It's like there's no particular reason to do it. I'm just doing it for the sake of, like, I don't know, the fact that it's early in the game and it does buy me around. Like, it doesn't take a pip, right? So, like, is there a real negative to stunning things? I don't think so. Except maybe it makes the battle take, like, 5 to 10 more seconds, which, I mean, isn't a real issue for me. I'm an ice wizard. It's gonna take long anyway, so I might as well have fun doing it, you know? I think that's kind of been my entire mentality behind this playthrough is just, I'm just gonna have fun, you know? And if that involves me stunning enemies constantly, then that involves me stunning enemies constantly. What can I say? Adam has teleported to me. Or someone. Okay, hello, Adam Schwert? Schwert. German. He has... You know what? I don't mind that stitch, to be honest. He has the Waterworks robe and boots, and then he stitched the ugly hat to be, you know? He's coming in with a meteor strike. What if I just passed anyway? The Warhorn's dead no matter what, but... You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of Adam so far. He's got the Mastermind badge and exactly 3,000 health. And there's Wolf Soul Temple, who is going to make this battle take an extra 30 seconds because of the fact that Alexandria is not currently picking. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess I'll just lean back in my chair and just wait. Yippee. This is exactly what I love. I'm not gonna lie, the people being here is cool, and I love people joining my battles, but at the same time, every once in a while you just get someone that, like, who you don't want to be in your battle, to be honest. I did the side quest as well, which is sick. Love that for me, love that for me.
I saw you defeat the one.
Alright. Is anyone here with me? There's Ren and Team Up. I don't see anyone else. I'm gonna pause the video and wait and see if Team Up pops. You know, I don't know if you guys have experienced this too, but I have this thing where, you know, okay, I don't think this is how it's gonna work. Basically, I have this thing where I try to communicate with people that the Team Up has 3 people in it. And I just do that by kind of wiggling back and forth on the sigil, but no one seems to understand me. Excuse me, sorry, I don't want to cough into the mic there. That was rough. I keep trying. It's happened like 3 times now where I try to communicate without chat that Team Up is almost full, but I'm not able to do it. And also, I'm skipping the hell out of that dialogue. I do not want to listen to the Great One, so-called Great One. So what's up, boys? What's happening here? Vigilant Story Trap, level 6 life. You guys ready to rock and roll? I think we're ready to rock and roll. I'm running in. I don't even care. I'm running in. Do I wait for them? I think I wait for them because I really don't want to be attacked by 4 Cyclops Legionnaires at the same time. But I also really don't want to wait another 30 seconds. Hello? Anyone? Guys? Hello? Did they leave? Did they leave? What do you mean they left? I just waited in team up for 2 minutes for these schmucks. And they just left. And now I'm in a 1v4. Some people, man. Some people, I swear to God. Yesterday I had to deal with E-Daters leaving. Because they didn't want me in their sigil. Whatever. Let's go in with Cassiopeia Ice Blue. Who is also a fellow level 10 Ice Wizard. I can respect a fellow Ice Wizard when I see them. I'm running in. Oh my god. I'm a little miffed, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I will say, I'm not going to try stunning General Achilles, because I already did that last battle, and we already know for a fact that General Achilles cannot be stunned. Rest in peace, I get that. Fellow Ice Wizard, I get it. Alright, I'm also not sure when I unlock Ice Trap. But I imagine it would be soon. It's either at level 7 or level 12. I'm not sure which. And I need to remember to do my school quest. On my death, I distinctly didn't remember to do my school quest the entire time I was playing. This time, I'll remember, I swear. Alright. It's half of his health right there. That's me, the goat, doing half of his health. Alright, did you use a pet spell? You did not. That would have been goated if you had done that. I would have respected the hell out of it. Man, am I gonna have 2-hour-long episodes in a row? Someone said to keep them an hour long, but I don't usually do that. I usually do like 30 to 40 minutes. Because I feel like an hour long is like a long episode. What are you thinking? Alright. You know what? Here we go. I'll take down the Cyclops. Don't worry about it. Pet cast. See that? Boom. And now he's dead. Didn't even waste any pips. Alright, throw up that ice trap. Okay, so if she has ice trap, if she's level 7, then that probably means I unlock ice trap at level 7. In which case, I probably should have done my school quest between episodes, but I forgot. To be honest, I did in fact forget, which is a bit rough. Alright, this should do like 200. 250? That actually almost killed. And people say Ice Wizards are weak. Alright, look at that. Me and the duo, Power Squad. Power Squad taking down General Achilles. Let me read the history of myth magic. I love that they invented this stupid enemy, the Great One. Have him in Cyclops Lane, and he doesn't come back until Selenopolis? Like, what do you mean? I don't know what jokester at KI decided to do that, but it was certainly an interesting choice. Alright, we've done that. Let me yoink up all of these side quests.
Oh,
while also completing
see,
that
it
one,
says
an extra
right
100.
front, Maze book, not labyrinths, no guarding necessary.
And this guy also has another one for Ius Maximus, I think. Yep. All right. Now we can leave. In case you're curious to why I accept all of the side quests like that, it's because I hate having a cluttered quest book. So that means that if I accept all of them, it'll like literally force me mentally to go do all of the side quests, because since I was a kid, I hate a cluttered quest book. Like, that was always a thing in like Skyrim and Fallout 2. Like, if I have like a bunch of quests, I hate it. I just hate it. I want to have like only one quest in my quest log at a time. Yeah, so Malice, basically, if for some reason, oh hey, I accepted Colossus Boulevard. If for some reason you want to know what's happening, basically Malistaire unleashed a lot of things upon the world, and he's a bad guy. That's basically the gist of it. He stole the Eye of History from Bartleby, and then just unleashed armies of the undead on literally all the streets. And now Merle is monologuing about how, I don't know, something about the Eye of History and how Bartleby is the center of the universe or whatever. Kind of crazy.
Collect water from the
Yeah, no, I was gonna do that. I want to train Evil Snowman. Perfect. Let me go to my thing over here. Let's go down to 1 Frost Beetle, 2 Snowmen, and then remove the shields like that. I think that's good. And maybe, you know, I'll take out a Frost Serpent as well, and then the Frost Serpent in my amulet will be the other one I use. I think that's the play. Alright, Lydia Gray was wanting me to get the Commons Water. Should I just do that real quick? Because I imagine this side quest is going to be really fast, and this episode's already going to be an hour long, so I might as well, right?
You fill the flask with pure water from the pond.
Okay, now I think I have to go to Kelvin if I remember correctly. Yeah. I do like vaguely remember the first school quests of every school, because I've done all of those at least once. Where do you want me to go now? Elix Edge in the shopping district. Well, we can do that on the way to Foul Gaze, why don't we? Oh, I just remembered that I also have to beat the... What are they called? Field Guards. I have to beat the Field Guards, too. That's such a stupid addition to the game. I hate that. Who decided to add that? Like, the fact that you have the climactic battle against Lord Nightshade, and then you have to beat Field Guards afterwards? Just weird, man. Yo, look at him. That's my goat right there. It's me. Oh. He's hitting me with his hammer. You kind of missed. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really standing where you just swung your hammer. Whatever. That's fine. Alright. Back to Lydia Greyrose. And then I should get Ice Trap from this. If she, that, what was her name? Cassiopeia. If she's using, yeah, okay. Ice Trap received. And let's include one of those in my deck. My deck is a little cluttered with a few different spells, but that's okay. I shouldn't need more than 1 Ice Trap. Alright. Let's go. Am I level 11 or level 12? Level 11, okay. So I'm currently 1 level over leveled. Oh, my game crashed. Wonderful. Love that. This episode was already going to take long, and then it got slowed down by 2 battles. Me doing my school quest, side quest, and my game crashing. That's fantastic. Huh. My game crashed again. That's great. Love to see it. All right. Surely it doesn't crash a third time. Like, genuinely, please don't. Because if it keeps crashing, I'm going to have to probably edit this out, and I would rather just not do that. Alright, perfect. We keep going. We persevere. That was actually a little insane, I'm not going to lie to you. Console Edition's certainly not the most stable thing in the world, but that's okay. Baldur Gold Paw side quest. Give me this mistwood. Alright. Team up. Perfect, a full team. Hey guys. Let's do this. I'm running in. All of you are running in too. Okay, see, we're all low levels, but Miranda's got... Oh, no, never mind. Wait, no, okay, you are casting on the third one. For some reason, my brain just translated the jewel enemy into the fourth slot instead of the third slot, which is a bit weird. You'd think I'd have them a little bit more memorized by now. Man, that is a menacing-looking wand. Alright, some free chip damage. More free chip damage. Good job, guys. Okay, now see, if I can somehow... Okay, yo, that weakness plus my resist. Goated. If I can somehow get a power pip here and use Evil Snowman, that might just simply be goated. It might be the play. Alright. Come on. Nope. Okay. Fine. That's okay. It's okay. I didn't want to use Evil Snowman anyway. Sebastian using accuracy boost. Miranda using a myth trap. 286? Okay, see, that's good. That's decent. You fizzled. Unlucky. Myth trap and then accuracy boost. Alright, we're prepped for success right now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't want this episode to be an hour long. If any of you guys don't like the hour-long episodes, I do apologize. They're probably not going to be an hour long in the future. To those who like them, you're welcome. But most of the time I don't do an hour-long episode. Usually I'll do, like, 30-minute long to 40-minute long episodes. Alright, let's do... Oh, you're using a sandstorm. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stun Foul Gaze. Surely. Okay, how do you have a sandstorm? Okay, it's your sand larva pet. That's kind of crazy. He's stun immune. Who could have guessed? Alright, I mean, this sandstorm just... It should kill everyone except Foul Gaze for sure. Because we got them all pretty low. Unless she fizzles. This is devastating. You used Frost Beetle. Okay, fair enough. Okay, you took him down, that's fine. Good job, Sebastian. That's my goat. Okay, so I guess I'll attack Foul Gaze instead then. If she's gonna Sandstorm, then I can just attack Foul Gaze. Okay, you're casting the storm version of Snow Serpent on me. A bit rude. Throwing my spells back at me. Okay, Miranda, surely you just use Sandstorm again, right? Surely? Man, battles take long sometimes when you have... Okay, well, you're using Leprechaun. Great. Not gonna lie, seeing a bunch of random wizards in the wild who don't know what they're doing is just weird. It's just weird. Okay, we're using a Dark Sprite on Falgaze who resists for 38 damage. But you're also using your pet spell, which is gonna do another 30 damage. This is crazy. This episode has been filled with some of the craziest, like, fight sequences I have seen in this game, and I don't even know how long. Like, what's happening is wild. And we still haven't taken down either of the field guards, I don't think. Or Falgaze. He's gonna fizzle. Great. Oh my god. This episode's gonna be like an hour and 15 minutes long. Storm Shark for a massive 430 damage. Okay, Thunder Snake. And not the most damaging one. I can deal with that. Alright, what's happening here? Can I get a recap on the situation right now? Okay, you're using that on the boss. Okay, guys, you don't need 2 people to attack the boss. Okay, thank you, Miranda. Okay, I might be able to kill the last one with this. Unless I fizzle, but I didn't. Surely I get the most damage, it does 105. Nope, okay, it only has 75. That's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is going wrong. Good job, Miranda. This isn't Miranda, this is Regan. Trickle down Ghoulonomics right there. Okay, and you attacked the same one as the storm? Why? Why? You specifically swapped off of that one, or off of the boss, because you saw that he was gonna die, and you swapped to the other one that was being attacked by the storm thing. I just... Man, what's happening right now? You know what? No, I'm stealing the kill. I don't even care. I'm stealing the kill. All of you... I'm not gonna say you guys suck, because you're probably new players, but... This was a crazy sequence of events, and I'm just taking the kill. It's mine. Man, what a battle for sure, huh? Good heals, Regan. Good job. Okay, now question. Do you guys think I'm gonna get these same people for Lord Nightshade? Because I don't know if I want the same people for Lord Nightshade, if I'm going to be honest with you. I mean that in the nicest way. I don't know if I want the same people for Lord Nightshade. I feel like that battle lasted like 5 minutes longer than it had to. But that's okay. Alright. Let's go. Let's have a swell old time and just pretend that that didn't happen. Alright.
Jeepers, don't sneak up.
Oh, I forgot the Velma NPC. I just don't care, man.
You made it.
Hello. Yeah, I'll defeat the field guards later when I actually have to for the main quest, but as of right now, I'm not going to do that. Why is it playing the Wizard City music? Does it not... It's playing like the Streets music. Does it not usually play like the Haunted theme? The dark Wizard City theme? I guess not. Hello, Adrian Worldmaster. Vlad Sueno Carmine. What a... That's my goat right there. Alright, we're gonna team up instantly again. All good. I just realized I don't think I used the book. I was so distracted by getting out of there that I don't think I used the book. Also, I'm going to get 3 field guard defeats from this battle anyway. Alright, hold up. Lord Nightshade. Can he be stunned? That's what the real ones are asking. The real ones in the comments section have already been asking this. Can Lord Nightshade be stunned? We're like 0 for 9 right now. Okay, we're using shields. Nice. Okay, fair. Getting some chip damage on Lord Nightshade. Love to see it. Come on. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Didn't want to stun him anyway. Didn't want to stun him anyway. That's fine. It's fine. Alright, so... You know what? I'm going to put a trap on the last guy, and I'm going to take him down with Evil Snowman. All these guys seem very intent on fighting Lord Nightshade, so I'll just leave them to it and take down one of the field guards. Aw, man, I'm going to have to take down another 3 field guards after this. That sucks, dude. Man, Wizard City really is like 2 hours long now, huh? I swear it didn't used to be this long. They made it longer. That's okay. You know, the worst thing is that this video is going to take like 2 hours to upload too. That's fine though. Everything's fine. I'm not complaining. We don't complain in this household. Alright. You know, it's really hard to imagine that this is the same episode that I talked about my gallbladder surgery, to be honest. That feels like it was like 3 hours ago. I know it wasn't, but it feels like it was. Alright, I'm taking down the last one. I don't care what anyone says. You are death trapping a death enemy, my friend. Surely you could take down one of the field guards. No? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's okay. Say okay. Alright. I'm not sure. I don't think my resistances are really going to be helping battles that much. I mean, okay, they'll help marginally, but they won't help that much until I get like into the 20% range. Which, if I can get a pet with spellproof, I should be able to at least get semi-close to that. My goal is, like, I'm not going to be doing a perfect pet this playthrough, but I'm going to be... Okay, I mean, I probably will eventually, but I'm not going to be going for it, like, instantly. Just basically as I go. And that didn't do enough damage to kill. That must have been, like, the minimum damage attack right there. Minor Blessing. Nice. Love to see it. Alright, how much health do you have? Okay, I can take you down with this. And I'm gonna pass. Why are you Minor Blessing again? You know what? Don't care. Also, I just realized his name is Joseph Starr. I love that. Love the name. There's some funny names that you can do. You might have always been able to do that, to be honest, but kind of crazy. Nice Fizzle Nerd. Nice Fizzle Dweeb. Okay, will this ghoul even kill? Yeah, no. You could have attacked one of the field guards with that and actually killed them. This right here is why this episode's taking so long, because these guys are doing the absolute worst possible decisions that they very much don't need to do. Okay. Field guard 1 down. You're welcome, guys. I actually contributed to the fight, unlike all of you. Okay, see, that's a lie. I don't want to be an asshole, because these guys are genuinely contributing, and they're trying their best. The Death Wizard, I don't know about that. That was a questionable decision. Surely you've realized at this point that death enemies resist you. Okay, I'm going to pass and cast Evil Snowman on the other field guard. I think that's the play. Okay, why are the two life wizards just constantly casting Minor Blessing on each other? Whatever. All good. Man, I want some, like, Burger King or something right now. Sorry, it's just, I'm getting hungry. I had, like, a very small bowl of Honey Bunches of Oats this morning. Okay, you can... What am I witnessing right now? To recap, for... I don't know. Okay, actually, I don't even remember what happened during the Harvest Lord. That was too long ago. But during Foul Gaze, we had just a bunch of people just not casting anything. And then this one, they've just been healing each other this entire time. This is like the ultimate support team. We've just been healing each other the whole time, except for me, because I'm actually doing damage. Okay, you know what? I think we've won this battle. And now I have to spend another 5 to 10 minutes defeating field guards. Yippee. Just what I wanted. Ugh, excuse me, sorry. I wasn't yawning before this episode. So if I wanted to keep up with the long episode theme, I could probably split Croc into 3 episodes. But those would be 3 very long episodes. So I'm probably not going to do that. You know what? Maybe I'll make a poll. I'll make a poll on my, I'll make a poll and see what you guys think. Would you rather watch longer episodes or, like, more shorter episodes or, you know, less long episodes? I mean, it wouldn't be less. It would be coming out at the same rate. All right. GG. Not even close. I'm gonna have to go back and do foul gaze between episodes. Give me this. Give me this. Did I get anything cool? No. Got an elven pendant that makes me be able to do... makes me able to cast Fire Elf. Great. Let's go. All is good. All is well. Let me grab the ore. And the flax. That guy's named Fred Horse. Cause that's a sick name. I don't even care. Bro, it's just named Horse. Okay, that's a full battle of field guards. I might just join someone's already going battle. Like, what if I just joined this battle right here? Yes! Okay, see, that's why I joined this battle, because they didn't kill. This is great. Everything's great. Now they're gonna have to deal with a 3rd field guard. They're probably pissed. But that's okay. So I think, if I've heard correctly, I think the reason why some people are wearing the Guardian gear this early is because on PlayStation, you get it, I guess? Like, for free? From what I understand? Okay, I can see why this battle's taking long. If Michael's not casting spells and this guy's healing himself when he is a death, he was missing 100 health. Why would you use the... Don't think about it. Don't think about it, Noah. You're just gonna crash out. And you don't need to crash out on these new players. Michael Lakewalker is going to die. He's about to die. Aren't you a life wizard? Okay, they're taking down one of the field guards. That's fine. I'm gonna stun this field guard and save Michael's life. Okay? I'm saving his life. Because I am a nice guy. Look at me. I'm a nice guy. Did that kill? Okay, it killed. We might have actually saved Michael, because the 3rd field guard should be targeting me. Since I joined the battle when he joined the battle. Okay, yeah, wait. I just saved Michael's life. Because I don't know. I assume the second one's targeting him because Michael attacked him. Alright. You see that, Michael? Be appreciative. I saved your life. Instead of Vigo here, who currently has 6 pips. And is currently not casting things. I just can't help but, like, SMH at this entire episode. What's happened? Can you guys pick a spell? I don't want to be here anymore. Please? I don't want to be here anymore. You've wasted my time. Why? No, I don't, no, I'm good. Alright, we're fine. Everything's okay. Merle, I need you to get me out of this world. I need to go to Croc right now. I'm so confused. I'm distraught, to be honest. If you've made it this far in the episode and you've witnessed what's just happened, I need you to talk about it in the comments. I need to know that someone can commiserate with what just happened right now, and it's not just me that experienced everything that just happened. I need someone else to tell me you just watched what just happened. Dorgan, hello. Hey, Mortis. Yeah, it's me. It's your boy, Noah Snowvenom. I need to talk to Dorgan, and I need to get to Croc, and I need this episode to... Oh, hello, Malistaire. Malistaire, get out of here. I need to go to Croc. I just don't care. I need a break. I was thinking about recording another episode after this, but I think I need a break. Genuinely. But I will upload a few episodes in advance. Like, I'll probably record them Sunday. Alright. That's going to be it for today. I got the quest to go to Croc. Everything is okay. Everything is fine. We're doing alright. Between episodes, I'm going to be doing all of these side quests and also Colossus Boulevard and Crab Alley in a stream. So if you want to, stay tuned for that. It might be later today. It might be tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Is today Sunday or Saturday? It's Saturday. So we'll see if I want to do it on Saturday or Sunday. But otherwise, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the extra long episode. This is one of the longest Let's Play episodes I've ever uploaded. And that wasn't the plan. So... thank you all for watching. Oh, hello, Bartleby. Yeah, mine will be an incredible journey. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a fantastic day.